Hello everyone and welcome back to Inscryption. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and today I think we need to go deal with PO3, don't you? But you might be asking yourself, if we're dealing with PO3, why are we in Magnificus's tower? And that's because for some strange reason, the card collection is only accessible or viewable from the shop in Magnificus's tower. I'm not sure why, but here we are. And what I wanted to show you is that I've been very busy. So you might notice here, as we flip through, I have almost every card in the game. So what I did, and I will have this up on screen now, is I went through and I found a grinding method against the training dummy. And I ground out 3 or 4 matches where I just maxed out my bone heap. Where is he? This guy right here. I spent the entire game just stacking up bones, and in the very last turn, dumping anywhere from 100 to 200 bones into this massive lad, this absolute unit of a bone pile, and absolutely crushing the dummy's hopes and dreams to get a ton of foils. Did that a bunch of times, and then went and just bought packs and bought cards until I had every card in the game, because I wanted to be able to just see what I had to experiment with. So we now have access to almost everything, and what's interesting is I got the achievement that says collect every card in the original Inscryption, and yet we're missing this one. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if the achievement is bugged, or if there just is one fewer technology card than all of the other cards, or what. So maybe this card's going to show up. I don't really know. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Obviously, this is a different recording session from the previous episodes. I'm home. It is the new year. I've had the chance to record again, which is very nice. So yeah, we're going to get into it. But we need to actually rebuild our deck really quick, because I still have the grinding deck that I built. So you can see this right here if you're playing the game and trying to figure out how you can get essentially infinite foils. I have heard of some shenanigans to do with the Ouroboros and stacking that up to ridiculous heights and making it disgustingly powerful. But if you haven't been using it, and let's see, where is it? Yeah, for me it's a 5/5. The time it would take, in my opinion, to get it ground out to the point where it's insanely powerful, and having it die and playing it again and dying and playing it again and yada 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 yada, would take more time than just doing the bone heap strat. In my opinion, of course, that's the cards that I had available to me, so take that with a grain of salt. But if you wanted to go the bone heap route, that's the deck that you're going to want. Obviously, you can optimize it. This is just what I had on hand when I started. But we're going to go ahead and get rid of all that, because I did want to try a magic and technology build. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and obviously, as you can see from some of these card counts, I have a disgusting number of some of these cards. And there's actually, yeah, this guy, the Mox module. I only have one, but we're definitely going to put that in there because that provides all 3 types of gem. And now we're going to get a couple of each of these other types of mocks, so we can try and make sure that we have the colors that we need online at any given time. Beyond that, I think we want the rares, the masters here. Maybe not as many master bleens. I mean, we can sacrifice him to draw 3 cards. That is pretty cool. We'll put a couple of him in, and then we'll get the other masters here. And that leaves us with 5 cards left. We've got, obviously, a large number of magic cards here. Not Magic the Gathering, of course. We could put Stim Mage in. That is another thing that we could do if we had enough green energy, which I suppose we could actually do. We could omit the blue stuff and just go green-orange. Maybe that's a way to play. We don't need all 3 colors, right? Like, obviously, the Mox module is just nice to have because it'll fill out all our requirements. But if we take out the blue and everything that uses it and just go green-orange, we could probably do some fun stuff with that. Put in another Master Garage and maybe, like, 1 green and 1 orange Mox just to make sure we get there. just to make sure we get there. And we could put the ruby golems in to get more, but we already need one to play it, so not super concerned about that. And the rest of this stuff, I'm not particularly worried about. We can put a couple stim mages in, but I think that's all we're going to do there. Now, on to technology. There's all sorts of cool stuff that we have access to. We have the Shutterbug, which says whenever it damages another creature, the creature perishes, and when a creature moves into the space opposing Shutterbug, they're dealt 1 damage, so it just insta-kills anything in a lane, which is disgusting, and we're definitely going to put it in there. Super cool. Get 2 of those, that's going to be our top end. This Plasma Jimmy, you can pay an energy to deal 1 damage to the creature across from it. That's cool, but we don't really need it. Obviously, with access to every card in the game at this point, we are not exactly hurting for options. I do think we'll put our Sentry Spore in. It's just a solid option. There's this Conduit stuff, which is cool, but I don't really know how useful it really is. There's an Automaton. The Insect Drones seem like they could be pretty good. 3 energy for a flyer. Not bad. Get those in there. A Thick Droid. Bolt Hound. Curve Hoppers, 4 energy for a 2/3. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. And I mean, we'll get up to 4 energy pretty quick. So you know what? Let's fill out the deck with those. And there we go. We have a magic and technology deck. I'm sure it's not optimal, but that's okay. I think it's going to do the job for us. So, without further ado, let's head back over to PO3's domain and see what we can see there. We have a lot to learn, and I'm ready. We also have to figure out what that key does, which I'm definitely not sure about, but I'm excited to learn. So, this. We can't get across, and it was... We hadn't actually done anything with this. Right, and I was like, I can't figure out what this does. So before we do that, actually... This. Oh, right, yeah, and this is the conduit thing, too. So... There's 2 blockers. And the only 2 cards that we could even attack with would be these 2 middle ones. Because if we move these, like, weird conduit cards out of the way, they're not gonna do anything. Right? Like, we can't move these. And obviously, if they're just 0 attack, like, that's not doing anything for us. So... maybe this? This has a +1. Apparently that worked. Okay, why did that work? The lock cracked open, a drawer emerged, contained 2 card packs. Well, I don't really need these at this point, but you know what? I'll take them. Ooh, another Mox module. That might actually go into the deck. Hold on. Hold on. Game proved me wrong right off the bat. Let's take out one of our curve hoppers and put in another Mox module, just so we can make sure that we have all of our gems online. Okay, so I'm not sure why exactly that worked. It just seemed like the only thing we could really do. So we have to get this to 1, presumably. It's at 0 of 1 currently. We still have... apparently, we have to put this in to make it work. Interesting. This is adding +1, this is adding +0. Wait. This became 1. What? Interesting. Okay. So then what about this? We have 2, we need to get to 6. So we're making a circuit here, right? And we're adding +1 and +1. So we're adding 2 to each. Like, it adds this to each tile per additive circuit piece, I guess. So, like, this one adds +1 to each, which would bring it to 4, and then this one adds +1 to each, which would bring it to 6, I guess. Apparently. Okay, cool. Ship it, I guess. Hello, sir. What is it? What do you want? Can't you see? Oh, that I'm something very busy, I think. I'm very busy here. What? PO3 isn't happy with my output, but I am merely the inspector. To put better bots on the line, I would need to... Just who are you to be carrying orders from PO3? PO3 would only trust someone with some semblance of card game skill. I am very busy, but I must know if you are qualified to give me orders. So we're fighting. Okay, understood. Oh, there's our extra bones that we don't need. We have our Garanji's Mox. So we'll be able to play that. We'll get our green and our orange, which will allow us to play the Stim Mage, who won't be doing anything just yet, but we can also play the Sentry Spore. We have a Null Conduit. May complete a circuit but provides no effect. Buff Conduit. Other creatures within a circuit completed by Buff Conduit gain 1 power. Okay. So these two move in. And they're going to give +1 to this Leap bot, right? If I'm reading that correctly? So what if we go something like this? This guy has 0 power, so we put the Buff Conduit here. Then we put our Stim Mage here, because in a couple turns we'll be able to start buffing his power. And then we put the Sentry Spore here, and that should kill the Null Conduit, breaking the circuit, right? Sentry Spore takes a free shot. Yeah, so he's at 1. Yeah, okay, that is how it works. Sick. Okay, so they now have no circuits to, like, complete the conduit. Okay, cool. And we have Master Garage. Nice. So we put Master Garage in. We can't buff Stim Mage just yet, but Master Garage is going to deal some damage. These guys aren't getting any buffs. Nice. Okay. We have another buff conduit. Oh, okay. Other creatures within the circuit are buffed, so these guys would get +2 because they're both adding +1. But we can buff our Stim Mage. So it goes up to 1/3, and the Sentry Spore should deal 2 damage to this buff conduit and kill it when it comes in. Let's see. 1, 2. Nice. Okay, sick. Yeah, so that completely nullifies what they have going on there. Okay, we need to have our Mox on the board. So, I mean, we just buff the Stim Mage again. We're going to kill this buff conduit when it comes in. We're going to kill the Leap bot. Master Garage is going to get in there for 2, and then next turn we win. This is cool. I like this build. This is very interesting. Alright, well, it's not like I really need it, but we can get this Curve Hopper in there. And we can do just a little bit more damage, get a couple foils, just in case. Nice. Alright, cool. So we see how the conduits work now. Easy, understood. Oh dear, your message from PO3 must indeed be genuine. As I mentioned, I am a mere inspector, not an engineer, not a designer. I cannot send new bots down the line, but I can send myself. I am proud to have served PO3 faithfully. Well met, stranger. Damn. Wow, he just dies and throws himself on the line. Okay. So if he goes, can we see if something happens when he gets to PO3? Maybe. Let's see. Dun dum bow. Dum bum bow. Alright, let's see if he's over here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. Sick. All right. The brutal industrialism of this place reminds me of the future in Chrono Trigger so much. This is such a cool homage to so many old games. Okay, so he's gonna go through the scanner, the particle scanner, right? Okay, I mean, it printed off a card. You have anything to say about that? No, he does not. Okay. Well, I mean, he's gonna go over here to where the pit is, but I mean, we can see if that does anything. Hey, Chief. If you've gotten this far in the video, consider dropping a like if you haven't already, and make sure that you subscribe. It helps me a lot. Thank you. I mean, presumably he's just gonna fall off, but we'll see, just in case. There's probably a weird achievement for, like, watching the bot jump off or something, or if there's multiple bots that do this. Okay, he's gone. Fair enough. Onward. God, this game, man. I'm still just blown away. Oh, wait. Alright, that guy's awesome looking, but what was that? Is it more puzzles? Oh. It's just a card pack. Fair enough. Oh, this is the last card that we needed. Look at that. Oh, wow, I figured maybe it was something special or it just didn't exist, but no, it's just a tutu. Okay, steambot, fair enough. Now we actually have every card. Cool. Very sick. God, I would love, like, to have sets of this physically and play against my friends. That would be so sick. Obviously, it would be difficult to do since there's a lot of digital-only effects, like cloning cards in your hand and stuff, but you can make that work with tokens. Okay, so to get across here, presumably we're gonna have to activate both of these again. Oh, boy. Well, that doesn't work. But that makes it too high. Uh-huh. So we need to complete the circuit. Maybe that means we need to use all of the cards that we have available? But we also then need to bring it in line, so we're gonna need plus and minuses. Okay, cool. Got it. Understood. Very interesting game. Very interesting. So he's like forging them and then they cool. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, making them out of raw material. That's really sick. Oh god, okay. So... let's make it 2, 3, 2. So 7. Aha, okay. Yes, we do need to use everything. Got it. Got it. Understood. But we can use this as a power break, like a cut in the line, to negate the -1. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. You there. Challenge me! Whoa, what? What did he say? I'm gonna have to go back in the footage and look at that, because I did not click past that. He just blew past that, whatever he said. Ha 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 ha! What was that? I am the melter. They send me raw materials and well, you can see how it works. What? It keeps skipping dialogue. Not another word out of you. We must have a card battle. Uh-huh. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. What was he skipping there? Okay, factory conduit it. Empty spaces within a circuit completed by factory conduits spawn leap bots at the end of the owner's turn. Okay, so we need to kill one end of this, and then buff conduit. Okay. So, why don't we just go like this? So they're going to get leap bots, but we're going to kill the buff conduit, which means these will then have 0 power, which is good. And there's actually nothing else I can do here, so just slap. Another factory conduit is going to come in, but that doesn't do anything for them, actually. May as well get the Insectodrone down. Oh, and that actually finish him off. Magic and technology, baby. This is sick. Excellent battle. Now, with that aside, what did you come to tell me? P03 wishes for better bots for his scanner. That is difficult. You see, I melt the metal, but I cannot reprogram the stamping machine. He keeps, like, skipping stuff. There is a way to send at least one new bot down the line. Oh, see? So somebody was saying no, 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 no. Ha 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 ha, yes, for PO3. Are there 2 personalities in this dude? Huh. Very, very odd. Very strange indeed. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh boy. We're at -5. Jeez. We need 3. Oh. Oh, interesting. What? Oh, this is weird. Okay. So that nullifies that. That breaks the whole thing. Aha! There we go. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. But we got there. So that activates 1. I'm guessing this is going to be our next pathway here. This is so bizarre, this whole area. And I'm so curious about that guy's dialogue. Oh, crap. Oh. Okay, cool. I was just kind of instinctually throwing cards at the table, but we got there. So sick. Oh. We're just dropping in, huh? Well, look at this guy digging stuff up out of the water. Huh. Huh. Hold up. We're seeing a major water motif here. Right? Like, Remora has her, like, well that you can dip the bucket down into and pull stuff out of. Then Leshy has the fisherman. Or the angler. And then PO3 has this guy. But does Magnificus? I guess he doesn't, right? I mean, he's got his bathroom that has the water in it, but that's it. Huh. Yeah, a lot of water imagery here. Oh, I can just talk to this guy. Oi, mate, I know what you're here for. You're asking me to take a dive. But I can't accommodate ye, mate. Got special orders in it. Looking to dredge something special. We can duel. I maybe even give ye something if ye win. But I can't be taking a dive. PO3 will understand. Really? You can just go directly against his orders because of what previous orders? Also, this hand is not ideal. Well, I guess we can play the Sentry Spore. He's not playing anything, though, which is odd. Let's play this out and see what happens. Know what, mate? Can't take me eyes off me work ere. I'll give ye this and... Really? Oh. Ere, take your pack. Okay. Now off with ye. I need a concentrate. Oi! Is that... PO3's gonna reward me big for this, and... What did he get? Whoa, what? Whoa, what? What is that? You see that? It's bugging out. Is that the old data? Yeah, look at that. It's... Oh, there's the Bone Lord. There's all sorts of game assets in there. Whoa. What is that thing? That, like, big claw robot. There was the slime guy in there, the Bone Lord again. Bone Lord showing up a lot. There's Magnificus. Yeah, it's like representations of all the different assets from the game. Weird. Okay, so they're definitely looking for the old data. And that's, like, obviously very important to them. Okay. Well, you know what? How about this? I'm sure something crazy is gonna happen once we finish this, right? Like, we're gonna beat the last scribe, and something crazy is gonna happen. And I'm coming up on the end of this episode, so I think I'm gonna cut this one just a tiny bit short, so that next time we can come in and just kick off whatever's gonna kick off. So, I'm very excited. This is very, very interesting. In the meantime, though, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I do very much appreciate it. If you know someone that you think would enjoy this series, or any of my other content, if you could shoot them a link, that'd just be swell. Until the next time, though, I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.
You